believe in Africa. I believe in Africa. I believe in Africa.
My name is Juliana Oluwayemisi Owolabi, a Mandela Washington Fellow of 2016. I am a teacher by profession. I am a Nigerian from Abuja.
Yeah, my name is Motola Oni, 2015 Mandela Washington Fellow.
My name is Miriam Odabe. I'm a 2016 Fellow from Nigeria.
So I got a mentorship and Practicum. So my mentor is Mr. Alikem from Ghana, and he has been a really good mentor. I've been with him now for 3 months. We've been mentoring virtually. We're talking on the phone, and we discussed about library. Okay, so he's a librarian, a great librarian, and we discussed about how I could open up an e-library for students, because I discovered that in schools, especially in public schools, well, I think every school, they no longer have physical library. You know, students don't want to read. You know, they just want to go to their phones, open up their phones, Google and all of that. And so the habit of going to the library to read books are phasing out. So I got thinking that if I could open up an e-library, it could really help them. So discussing with my mentor made me realize that I could actually do the two, both in one place, like open up an e-library and also have a physical library where students can come in and read, get books to read, and if they want to go if they want to go online and all that and get some information, they could equally do that. So, and he has been able to introduce me to some good librarians, and he has also been able to teach me how to go about it, how to be a good librarian and how to be a good teacher. We are still on it.
I participated in the Practicum all the way in Ghana. I was with the Media Foundation for West Africa, a very fascinating and interesting organization. And also I had my mentorship with the regional librarian for the Volta region in Ghana, Mr. Alikem Tamaklo. Both experiences were so fascinating and exciting. At the Media Foundation, I actually was sent there to intervene in certain challenges they were facing as a full-fledged NGO, to bring my entrepreneurship skills and experience into their sustainability strategy as an organization, which I did successfully. And secondly, my mentorship with the regional librarian for Volta region in Ghana, Mr. Alikem Tamaklo, was very tremendous. In fact, as I speak now, it was what led me to founding what we now call the Libraries Across Nigeria Foundation, which is providing solutions to the challenge of access to libraries by students in Nigeria. I'm collaborating with people from Ghana, collaborating with people from the US, and a number of people from Nigeria in running and founding this organization. We started our pilot project in a community here in Lagos called Ikorodu, where they do not have a public library of any sort, and we're making strides and we're making progress.
After my Mandela Washington Fellowship experience in the US, I was posted to Faith Foundation in Lagos, Nigeria for a 6-month practicum. Faith Foundation had a project where it wanted to launch an e-learning platform so they could reach out to entrepreneurs across Nigeria with their entrepreneurship trainings. So this prompted the organization to launch an e-learning platform, and my posting at Faith Foundation was to manage this project. So at Faith Foundation, I'm managing the launch of the Faith Foundation e-learning platform. Faith Foundation provides entrepreneurship training to aspiring and emerging entrepreneurs across Nigeria using a practical Nigerian entrepreneurship scenario to take entrepreneurship training to these entrepreneurs. So this is done in-house at the Lagos Center, and which extends also to the Port Harcourt center. But in light of the huge demand for this training, Faith Foundation wants to take this training to every Nigerian entrepreneur across the country. With my experience as an entrepreneur and now coming into Faith Foundation to work on an e-learning platform for entrepreneurs, I realized there's a gap that needs to be bridged in the entrepreneurship sector of Nigeria. We have a lot of entrepreneurs springing up every day, but these people lack the knowledge to scale up in their businesses, thereby creating more jobs and efficiently solving social problems. And this really piqued an interest and a passion in me for this project. And I've been so passionate about this project so much that I don't even want to let go of this project. And so far, my experience in developing a curriculum for this platform has strongly built my project management skill, because it's this project I've come to realize is bigger than a 6-month project, and I've handled it effectively from the start to the finish. Of course, there had been bumps along the way, but I've had supportive team members and supervisor who have constantly brought me right on track, and it has sharpened my project management skill and as well as my strategic planning skill.
Yes, from these interventions, I've learned to be more realistic. I've learned to be goal-oriented. I've learned project management. I never went to school to do project management, but I've learned a lot of things about project management. And actually, it has boosted my confidence and courage. I've also learned the importance of networking. It is very key, the importance of networking and how to maximize my potentials and deploy those potentials to the benefit of other people. And the truth is this, one thing I've also learned so much is empathy.
So the impact of this practicum on my career is that it has made me to have a confidence in myself. Like usually I think because I'm a teacher, I just have the 4 walls of the classroom, like only students to talk to. But it has made me to understand that I can actually talk outside the classroom. It gave me a lot of confidence to talk to people, and it gave me a lot of network. You know, I met people through the various leadership programs that I've attended in my few weeks here in Lagos. I have met so many people. I have made a lot of networks. I've made new friends, and the network is just not an ordinary network. It's a great network, a strong network. My biggest success in my mentorship is realizing that I could do a physical library and e-library all in one through the advice from my mentorship. So for my practicum, I would say my success for now has been attending some leadership program, like the one for Hive Africa, the one for Daystar. It has been a huge success because I have met a lot of people, I have made a lot of network. And I know I am yet to get to see other successes, because I know by the time we have the program in December with the students, and by the time we launch the waste paper products, that will actually be my greatest success.
I wouldn't like to use the word disastrous. Well, I can't find a better word. Because people like us who were working in communities, nobody really knew us. Even the government was not seeing us. They were not, the African system, which I don't want to talk much about now. But just look at our own little things, trying to make impact in our own little ways. And right there in Ikorodu, that could refer to, like the Americans call it, is it ghetto or slum? I was there, and from there I had the opportunity to become a Mandela Washington Fellow. And every day when I wake up, especially when I speak with young people, I just keep wondering what my own personal life and career and the impact I'm making would have looked like if I would have been able to scale up to this point like I did seizing the opportunity of the Mandela Washington Fellowship.
The opportunities that the fellowship affords us as fellows can never be underestimated. And if the fellowship happens to end today, other youths across sub-Saharan Africa would not have these opportunities that myself and other fellows have had. And the tag that comes with the fellowship would also be denied there. And additionally, the speed at which we fellows are changing the continent would be reduced.
Okay. The impact of the Mandela Washington Fellowship is awesome. Like, for instance, for me as a teacher, I always thought there would be no future for me outside the classroom. But I realized that with the Mandela Washington Fellowship, there is always a future for a teacher. Because in my country, sometimes people believe a teacher doesn't make much. Who is a teacher? A teacher is just somebody that earns probably below average, and he or she has nothing to give to the society apart from the school. But the Mandela Washington Fellowship made me to realize that whatever you do, whoever you are, as long as you work hard for it, you are going to be very good. I think if this program ends, it's going to sideline people who have been working so hard, tirelessly, silently in their community, who even the government don't know about. There are so many people doing great things, doing great job that the government don't know about, that even some community don't know about. They just go about their private lives, they do their work, they help the community, and nobody recognizes them. But the Mandela Washington Fellowship does that, which is very good, and it makes them to have more networks and to do greater things. But if the Mandela Washington Fellowship stops, I tell you, there are so many brilliant minds that are going to be relegated just within their environment and not outside it.
Okay.